live in a house that it fits into well?
The dining room is tall enough to take this big piece of furniture, and I have a lot of big pieces. I had the opportunity to buy them in the early 60s when you could pick them up for very little.
How much?
This cost £7.10, 10 shillings, and it cost about £8 to carry it on a flat back pickup truck.
Right. It is absolutely typical of the enormous clocks that were made locally for the newly rich mill owners. They wanted something big and bold to show that they had made it.
Yes.
But in a funny sort of way, despite the fact it's grand and impressive, it's not terribly expensive. Because in fact, as a clock, it has almost no interest at all. Horologically, it is nothing.
Right, yes.
The dial and movement were almost certainly made in Birmingham.
Yes.
And they were sent up here to order, to Mr. Smith's order, and simply painted up and put into a locally made case around about 1840, much later than people think. In fact,
I didn't realise it was as old as that.
Oh, right, really?
No, I had no
when
idea.
people see this highly figured mahogany with this Gothic shaping to it, people think, that's going to be a late Regency clock, i.e. 1820s, 1830s, something like that. It isn't. This is pure high Victorian, could even be as late as 1860.
Right, I see.
But it's a wonderful, wonderful example of a local clock.
Oh, good.
These things have only just become of any value at all. All the nice little clocks have gone. People are turning to these. Even the door is nicely panelled. You've lost a piece of moulding there, but that's nothing. It's a well-made item.
Yes.
And so the good news is it is not worth just the £5 or the £7, 10 shillings. In a sale now, one as good as this would make the best part of £2,000. It'll certainly make over £1,000, yeah. It's a good thing.
These drawers is the property of Anne King of Lane House in Midgley, June the 12th, 1840. Now tell me, who was Anne King?
She was the sister of my husband's great-grandmother.
Right. And how did you find this then?
Well, it came down from my husband's mother when she died, and it was stored away in the box room.
And in the chest of drawers?
There were these 4 samplers, folded up.
All folded up. Well, you've obviously had them framed since.
We've had them framed last year.
But what's so nice is that here we've actually got a sampler by Anne King, the girl who owned the chest.
Yes.
When she was given this, she was 36, but when she worked this, she was 16. And it's a lovely little sampler with all sorts of sweet little detail in it, and we have the date 1822 here. And you've obviously got the work of 2 sisters here.
Yes.
So you've got Anne and her sister Elizabeth.
Yes.
And in each one you've got a similar basket and growing shrubs.
Yes.
Not identical, but it's very much the same sort of thing.
Yes.
And sadly, this one here has been washed at some time. I mean, the important thing is that they stay all together because it's a lovely family history here. You've got an absolutely delightful little chest of drawers made of mahogany with these bone escutcheons and ebony turned handles, and the family samples that go with it. And of course, although these are of enormous sentimental value, the real commercial value is in the piece of furniture.
Yes.
The samplers are probably worth, commercially, probably no more than £100, £150 as a little set. But the piece of furniture is worth about £2,000.
Really?
So it's a nice little combination.
Yes, yes. Oh, well, very nice to know, thank you.